exciting times.
Is that a little daunting, trying to plan a wedding in the middle of football season?
Well, the beauty of it was that we didn't actually plan a whole lot, so there wasn't anything that could really go wrong, so the day went perfect. I mean, I'm very fortunate that my wife didn't really want to plan anything, wanted to keep it small, so it was nice. Yeah.
So was it here? Did you have any family come out? Or?
Nah, so travel's still restricted. That's kind of why we chose to do it on the bye week, because my family couldn't get out from Australia. I mean, they've just come out of a lockdown now, so hopefully things progress quickly now and they can get over. But yeah, we just kind of threw it together and got an Airbnb, went down with a few of the guys, and that was it.
Did you meet your wife in Australia or here?
I met her here. She actually played for the lacrosse team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Natalie Byrne.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys like go and do another ceremony in Australia after the season?
Potentially, yeah. If travel opens up, we might head over there and have something bigger with family and friends again. So, I mean, fingers crossed that happens and I can actually see my family and our families can get together and celebrate.
When was the last time you saw them?
I was fortunate enough to go home in January. Actually, I flew back in December, just after we opted out of the bowl game. And then I did the 14 days hotel quarantine, which was not a whole lot of fun. So, yeah, which is why I'm really pushing for the travel to open back up, because I don't want to do that again. And then, yeah, I was there for about, I think I ended up being there for 23 days or so.
So is the honeymoon just depend on wherever you guys go to the bowl game?
Yeah, we're going to plan
Vegas,
around that.
Shreveport,
Yeah, well, I mean, Vegas isn't really high on either of our list, so
Fair enough.
I think at this stage, yeah, we'll just play it by ear and see what happens with the bowl game, and then we'll probably just do a road trip up the coast and see some more of California and Southern Oregon.
As your teammates react to the whole thing and help celebrate with you or whatever?
I mean, it probably reminded them of how old I am. Sometimes I can fly under the radar and act a bit younger than what I actually am, so I think now they see me as a bit more mature, and hopefully anyway. But no, they were excited for us, and I mean, we had been dating for a while now, and they all know it very well. So.
Looking back on your time here, the whole process of bonding with your teammates who are so much younger, what's that been like, and when did you really feel like you were truly connected with them and on the same level?
Well, I mean, coming from the environment that I was in Australia in sport, we were with 18-year-olds and guys fresh out of school anyway. So I mean, I'd had to deal with that for the best part of 8 years. So I mean, I wasn't a stranger to the situation, but I guess it's a little bit different when you're the only old guy,
yeah, and
then the rest of the team is all younger. So I mean, there's a lot of guys on this team that are really mature, so they made it really seamless. And it was easy.
Were you surprised when you were voted team captain?
I was actually, yeah. I was really blown away. Wasn't expecting it. I mean, I've been doing the same thing for the last 3 years. I've hold myself to a high standard, and I guess yeah, they kind of saw that and reflected in the voting.
It's been a type of year where that type of captive leadership can be really important for a team with everything that's gone through. Just how have you tried to help guide your teammates through all the adversity?
Yeah, I guess so. I think for me, I just try and stay consistent at all times. So win, lose or draw, I'm going to be the same person each day I come into the building. So if I can teach that and get other guys to follow suit, then hopefully that helps us in a positive way, and we don't end up riding the emotional roller coaster of sport, which is when you kind of go up high, come down low, you don't find the happy medium. So I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, just hold up the standards in the weight room, the locker room, keeping it tidy, just the little things and the minor details. I mean, obviously as a punter, I can't really influence the game more than when I'm out there kicking, which can be only a handful of times. So I have to find other ways in which I can positively affect the playing group.
Overall, how has the experience here met your expectations when you chose to do this and come over here?
It's been unbelievable. I mean, the school's been unreal. I mean, obviously the location is amazing. You get days like today for 10 months of the year, 1 month of rain. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I mean, the experience of going back to study as well, it's something I never thought I'd do. So that, for me, it might sound silly, but it's a massive life achievement for me. And whenever I leave this place, it's going to be something I'm really proud of, regardless of what happens next. So.
What was your degree?
I'm doing psychology at the moment, yeah.
Do you expect this to be your last year and to go pro?
Well, I still have 2 more years, so I'm kind of open to seeing what happens at the end of the year. I mean, got to see a few things. It's a good year for punters to come out, firstly. So it's kind of nice knowing that I've got the time, given that if I keep playing well and there's an opportunity, I'm probably going to take it.
Was the NFL always the goal when you came over here?
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, first and foremost, for me, it was to get a degree. Because for a sport, only it's a small portion of your life. I mean, I've been fortunate to play it now until I'm 30, but for a lot of guys after college, that might be it. So the degree's what's going to take you further. Sport can set you up, but you're not going to play it for the rest of your life as much as I want to.
What's the biggest way you think you've grown as a punter since you got here?
I think I've just kind of fine-tuned the technique and ironed out a few bad habits that I've picked up from playing AFL back in Australia. And whilst the kicking's very similar, it is different and the ball's different, so you got to get used to that. And I think that's something that I've worked through. I've worked really hard to do.
Was it tough getting recruited by one guy and coming here and he gets replaced and all the turnover you've had to go through? It's been a lot.
Yeah, it is tough because, I mean, when someone recruits you, obviously you want to finish what you start with that person. But in saying that, that's the nature of sport, it's the nature of college. I think you guys are all well aware of how ruthless the industry is. And as players, we understand that as well. So the best, like I said before, like, you just got to stay consistent, same person.
Let's do one more.
Can't let that emotionally affect you and just stay towards your goals. You know?
One more.
To come here and meet your wife and be chasing an NFL goal, overall pretty pleased with the way things have turned out?
Yeah. So it's gone pretty well for me. So if I give another answer, I think I might be wifeless. Yeah. No, it's been good.